Mm, coffee is hot. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy cookie day. Every day is cookie day for Jack Jack. Hope y'all doing well. Uh, let's uh, let's take a look, see who's hanging out with us this morning. We have Mr. George Ralphus. Good hump day to all. Happy hump day to you, George. Larry says, good morning, all. Happy hump day. Rained all night, 2 inches. I thought y'all were about done with rain. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Paul. Says, good morning, everyone. Thumbs up. Yeah, we got them going today. Appreciate it. Darren Bird's in the house. Good morning. Mark Lindsay's up this morning. How you doing, Mark? Thomas Graham. Good morning, sir. Monroe Cook. Good morning. Dennis Nolan. Good morning from Missouri. Yep. Clyde's here this morning. How you doing, Clyde? Gary Hammett. Happy hump day, he says. There's my favorite solar man right there. You know, I fooled old Jack this morning. He's sitting right here. He can hear me. But I fooled him because when I went to grab the cookies, I've been getting 3 of them. But when I reached my hand in there, I just opened a new box the other day, too. So we got a big supply of them. You know, you can't run out of those things. There was, 2 little half pieces that was broken in half. So I've given him the 2 broken ones and then 1 full one. He's over there sitting down. It's like, yep, that's 3. That's it. But guess what? He can count. I think. Probably better than me. Kevin Els is here. Good morning, Kevin. Doug Sis. Concrete day on the job, 20 yards of footing. You better let the youngsters do that, Doug. That concrete stuff's heavy. I don't want no part of concrete work. Don't want no part of it. Mark says he's got Dr. Pepper. All right. When I saw that little jingle popped into my head. Well, how'd it go? I'm a pepper. You're a pepper. I don't know. Somebody help me with the rest of it. Something like that. I drink a Dr. Pepper once in a while. Rarely. Only when the McDonald's shake machine is totally down. Which, maybe we should talk about that this morning. Anyway, we'll discuss that later. William Hoffman's here. Good morning, Bill. Gary says, no rain here in a week and it seems like a drought. Yeah, I'm loving it though. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. I got the door wide open. It's about 62 degrees or so. Beautiful weather. Had a fantastic day yesterday. I would say I worked in my shop all day, but it was more like play. I had so much fun. I got to tell you, I'm digging that little Harbor Freight lathe with the mods I put on it, because it's so much fun, so much more fun now than my other little one. But yeah, shot video, got a video shot. I actually got it mostly edited. I could have finished it last night, and I thought, that's no rush. It's only Tuesday. So I'll finish the editing, go ahead and get it uploaded. And that way I will not be late this week. Yeah. So let's talk about this McDonald's shake machine thing. Why is it? And I don't go over there very often, but every once in a while I'll treat myself and, go get a, Big Mac or something. You can't eat healthy all the time. But why is it when you go over there and there's something about the strawberry shakes. I don't know what it is. But you go over there and you say, yeah, I want a strawberry shake with that. Oh, we don't have any strawberry shakes. Our machine's down. Okay, well, how about a vanilla or a chocolate? Oh, yeah, we got those. So what is it about the flavor of strawberry that makes the machine not work? But you go to Dairy Queen or Chick-fil-A or pretty much any other place that serves shakes, you can get you a dadgum strawberry shake. I just don't understand what the deal is with the strawberry and why they haven't fixed it up, because it's been like that for years. You go to McDonald's. If you go over there and say, I'll have a strawberry shake with that, and they go, okay, you feel like a lottery winner, because it's never working. The strawberry one. The other one, I always, because I usually get it's kind of a standard thing now. I'm like, yeah, I have a strawberry shake if you got them. I always add that if you got them, because I know they don't. And they say, no, we don't have them. Machines down. And I go, well, how about vanilla? Yeah, we got a vanilla. So, okay, I get a vanilla. But I don't know what it is about the strawberry thing. Gary says, you're lucky you can get any flavor. Well, I've heard people on Facebook and stuff gripe about the shake machine in general, but at least the one right down the road from me, usually strawberry or vanilla and chocolate are not a problem. It's just the strawberry, and that's the best one, I think. But yet I can go right across the street, because Chick-fil-A is directly across the street from them. I can go there. I can go across the street the other corner to Zaxby's, or I can go down the road just a little bit to Dairy Queen, and I can get strawberry shakes all day. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, as you might can guess, I really like strawberry shakes, but you can't get them around here most times. Watched Joanne this morning. She was talking about, I guess that, I'm sure it's part of climate change or something. But she said that I guess it's because we're having so many tropical storms and stuff these days, that this year they decided that when they get through the list of the names, which they're almost through, by the way, the next one that pops up, she said, will be named Victor. So they're already in the, getting ready to hit the V's. But she says that they won't, usually they run out of they've got like the 26 names, I guess it is. And then when they get past that, they start using the Greek alphabet. Well, this time they're not going to do that. They said they've got a whole nother set of names because they're just having so many. And see, here it is. What hurricane season, I think, officially starts in November or something, end of October, November, something like that. And we're already on, like I said, she said the next one there's something out there brewing now, and it may become a tropical storm. And if it does, it'll be Victor. So, yeah, I thought that was, and I don't know why they just didn't do that anyway. I never did get the Greek alphabet thing. I didn't understand that to start with, but all right, let's see. Paul Stewart says the Shamrock Shake is the best, only limited times of the year. Is that a McDonald's thing? Is that kind of like the McRib, where they only those things are probably nasty as heck, but I love them. They are delicious. But I'm thinking, if they had those things year round, that's what I'd get probably every time I go down there. But yeah, they only have those a little bit. And I don't know, maybe the Shamrock Shake, is that like a, what do you call it, St. Patrick's Day thing? Mark says, I'll drive past 15 McDonald's to get to one DQ. Yeah. Dairy Queen's got it going on when you're talking ice cream. Mark says Dairy Queen is closest to me. Good deal. I got a bunch of stuff close to me. Well, Mark, you've been here. Right down the road, there's McDonald's on one corner. Directly across the street from that, well, not maybe directly, because Walgreens is directly, but then there's right beside Walgreens, there's a Chick-fil-A. We've got a Taco Bell. Yeah. And in between there, I told you they're building a Starbucks, which totally waste of building materials right there, as far as I'm concerned. Down the road a little bit, there's a Captain D's, if you're into the breaded fish thing. And then down there next to Captain D's, there's a Dairy Queen. We've got a Subway. We've got Mexican restaurant. There's a lot of stuff. I could eat out a lot. Go the other way out, going towards Covington. There's Shane's. What is it called? Shane's Rib Shack. I always call it Shane's Barbecue, but that's not the real name. It's Shane's Rib Shack. That's what it's called. But I'm all screwed up. So November is when it ends. Okay, my bad. I'm not very smart when it comes to hurricanes, looks like. Okay, but we're still a long way from, because we're just now at the end of September, so we got a whole nother month or 2 months if it's through November. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. I don't know what that. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Why would they start in November? Yeah. Thomas Grimm says we have more tropical storms because we are supporting more graduate students to find them. That is true for any endangered species. I'll go along with that. Mark says, yeah, we have about a dozen within a mile or two of us. Yeah. Yeah, really don't have much to talk about. As far as the other news, you can see. Oh, I did get. You see the sticker board? It's. I got the other side of that painted. I did that before. As soon as the coffee sessions was over, I carried it outside and flipped it over and got the other side of it painted. So it's ready to go, ready to stick in the window whenever I need it. But just had a fun day yesterday. No distractions. Got set out on the little porch of the shop here with my buddy, waiting on finish to dry. It seems like, when if I was just standing around in here going, okay, well, I need to give this, 15 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever to dry before I can do the next step, it would take a long time. But if I go sit out there on that porch, it seems like it's time to get up and go put the other coat on. So really enjoying the little porch thing out there. Let's see here. Leo's late. Says, good morning, everyone. Do I need a hall pass today? Well, you know what I always say. Just click the thumbs up and we'll let it slide that you're late. And apparently somebody has, because we got more thumbs up than we do people watching. So that's good. Jim Senecola's here. Whoops, I missed him. There he is. Blue sky and fall temperature. Amen. Mark says it's finally cleared up enough for me to go get the last of the trim. All right. Good deal. Yeah. Gary says there was more and worse hurricanes in early 1900s, but they don't like to talk about that. There's a lot of things they don't like to talk about these days. Have you noticed that? A lot of things. A lot of things. DOC, he's the man right there. He said, I already did the thumbs up before I posted. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, somebody's bothering my jack. We got a big, yeah, he's still back there. I don't know if you can see, but right there, right above my finger, it's a big old, well, I say bug. I think it's a moth. He come in here last night because I was out here. I was out here till about 7:30. I was out here all day yesterday. And of course, 7:30 is not that late, but it's starting to get dark here, because the time hadn't changed, but the sun's setting a lot earlier and stuff. So it was just about dark when I was getting ready to close up and clean. I had made a big old mess yesterday. Oh, by the way, I'm going to give it at least one thumbs up, maybe not two thumbs up yet, because I got to get used to it. But yeah, this thing works pretty dang good. Pretty happy with it so far. The biggest problem is you catch that Velcro on everything. Let me hook that up. There we go. The biggest problem is it's a lot heavier than these, so it's going to take a little bit to get used to. But one reason why I spent so much time out here yesterday, I came out here and I already knew what I was going to do and what material I was going to use. And I thought, well, I got this piece of stuff. I don't even know what it is. I think it's cedar. Jim told me he thought it was cedar. But it's the same kind of wood. Man, this thing is really dusty. Same kind of wood I made old Albert out of. But anyway, somebody, and I don't even remember who it was, gave me, let's see, how many have I got over there? I think there's 4 stacked up, and I think I've already used 2 of them now. But they look like a little mini railroad tie. They're probably about 18 inches long by about 4.5 by 6 or something like that. But I had one of them that had like a crack because it was where the pith was. And so it had a crack running pretty much from end to end. And I thought, well, I'm going to do a little project and I'll use, if I can cut that right down about where that crack is, and then I'll square it up and turn that. Actually, I only cut a piece about 10 inches long. But anyhow, I got ready to use my bandsaw. My bandsaw is all jacked up. Not very happy about that. But I don't think it's really my bandsaw. I think it's my bandsaw blade is jacked up. Because I keep pretty much all the time. I don't do any really fine cut. I'm not an Alex Snodgrass where I cut reindeer stuff like that. I'm just using it for resawing mostly. So I keep the 3/4, 2 or 3 tooth per inch thing. One of those, I think it's what is the name of that brand? I think Wolverine. I think the one that makes the saw blade, or maybe it's Wolverine, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I got my little Carter magnetic fence set up, and I was getting ready to try to resaw that thing lengthwise, right where that crack was. And I go to turn that thing on, and the blades about, you can tell when it would go around, it would come to a spot and it would jump out off of the bearings. And I'm like, man, something's wrong with this thing. So I fiddled around, trying to adjust it and stuff. And then as I got to looking, it just so happened it stopped at the spot where it came around. I could see the blade was just about to break. It was split, and that's what was making it all wonky, because every time it would get to that spot, it would jump out. Timberwolf. Thank you, Mark. That is it. Timberwolf. Yeah, I like those. So anyway, so I thought, okay. So I just real quick finished breaking that one, because it's a wonder it didn't pop when I first turned it on. Took it off, and I looked over there, and hanging up, I had another one coiled up there. Well, I thought I had another one. Apparently, it was one that I took off, and instead of throwing it away, I just folded it, stuck it back up there, because I go to put it on. I'm thinking, yeah, it's okay. And I think it is a good blade as far as being sharp. It was fairly new, but I remember one time it all came back to me after I spent about an hour messing with it, trying to get it to track right. But it has a big bent spot because it come around and it cut something and then it got stuck. So it put a big kink in it. So that blade's pretty much useless too. So after it was all said and done, I had to just use my table saw and cut about an inch high and run it through and raise it up another inch and do that, and then flip it over to get the last little bit, because I was cutting through about 4.5 inches here. But we got it done. Yeah, Timberwolf. I knew it was one of those things. Yeah, so I've got to get and order another one of those. I've also got to order some more. What's the little bitty batteries? Is it AAA? Yeah, AAA. Because I come out here this morning, I have this keyboard is wireless. And I come out here this morning. Actually, when I came out yesterday morning, it stopped working right after I turned it on, and it had just enough juice for me to hit the button and type in my thing so it would boot up. But this morning, it would not work at all. So I had to run back in the house, get another battery to do that. And now I don't think I have any AAA batteries. There's so many things when you buy batteries, there's so many things in your house, in shop, and everywhere else. Everything uses a battery now. The mouse, this will be the next one to go. And what's weird is this doesn't have a AAA; it's got a AA. Yeah, but this is like a combination thing I got, where you got the keyboard and the mouse, and then you put the little, whatever you call it, the USB Bluetooth thing or whatever. But Bart's got something going on here. Let's see what he has to say. It is interesting to me that at 03:30-ish Pacific Standard Time, I left a happy hump day message in the chat and a thumbs up. I don't see my message in the chat, but my thumbs up remain. Well, let me tell you what I think. What I think I know about that. I have gone to, and I bet this is what's happened, and I don't know why it does, but this is the way they work it now, and they being YouTube. I have gone to, hit the what do you call it? When you get the notification and you go ahead and get on the live stream, but they haven't gone live yet. And I have put a comment in the comment bar, but I don't hit enter because I'm sitting there going to wait until it goes live. And then all of a sudden, when it goes live, I look down, my comment's gone. It takes it out of there. So it's like it wipes the slate clean when they go live. Now, I don't know if that's the same thing that's happened here or not, but because you said you already entered it. So it should be there, because if I scroll all the way up, and I'm over here on YouTube. See, I see George looks like he was here. Let's see if I look over here on this side in StreamYard, it tells me the time that they put it. So George put one at 8:17, Larry at 8:41, Paul at 8:45. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that are saying good morning before 9 o'clock, before I go live. So I don't know. That's weird that it did that. But I have found that, because I'll get a big long comment typed ready to go, and I've learned now you can't do that. You got to wait until either go ahead and hit enter before, or wait until after it goes live. Because if you got that comment in that comment bar and you don't go ahead and send it, when it goes live, it wipes that out. At least it does on my stuff. I don't know. Mark says, I buy more 12 packs of batteries now than I ever have in my life. I know it. And well, I have my scale, my bathroom scale. It uses 3 of those, the little bitty, the AAA. And, of course, I get on it, and sometimes it'll come up and it'll say low, telling me that the batteries are running low. And then a lot of times I can step back off of it and then step back on it again, and it'll go ahead and, do it. But I did it the other day, and I couldn't get it to go ahead and register. So I went and looked, and I had one AAA battery, which is the one I put in here this morning. But anyway, so I took those 3 batteries out and just kind of, I don't know whether they weren't making good contact, but I just took them out, put the same 3 back in, probably not in the same spot or whatever. And then all of a sudden they're working, and now I don't even get the low thing. So, but I'm totally out. That AAA battery that I put in there this morning in the keyboard, that was the last one I got in the house, unless I start stealing out of remotes and stuff. Have you ever done that? You're like, well, I'm not going to watch TV today. I need a battery. So, looks like my time's just about up. I see my messages popping up here. Clyde says, I think the comment bar times out. It will do it live too. So if you just put a comment in there, even if it, like now, since I'm live, if you put a comment in there, but you don't send it and you wait, I don't know what the time limit is. It'll quit. I guess that makes sense. Ryan says his scale says, hey dude, one at a time. Mine used to say that. Mine's fluctuated a little bit. It's I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to stay busy so that, and that's the main thing. That's where you put on weight. If you sit around and watch live streams or YouTube videos or stuff, I really have to watch myself, because sometimes I like any morning I come out here, I do the coffee session, I get done, I turn this off, and I'll go in the house, turn the TV on. By then there's nothing worth a flip on, so I always put it on YouTube. And, then I take my medicine and stuff because I usually don't remember to take it before I come out here. But Alexa will remind me. And so I'll take that, and then I'll sit there and start, and I'll go, okay, I'm just going to watch this one video, and then I'll go out to the shop. And the next thing you know, hour and a half later, you're watching. You find some new channel pops up, and you go, oh man, I like this guy, he's good. And then you go back and start looking at his channel, and going back to the old. I do that all the time. Like I said, I've been watching Braxton Worthland. And he hadn't put out a lot of videos lately. He hadn't put out one in 5 months, but he's done a lot of those the virtual craft festival things that Jamie Page and Carl Jacobson and all those guys do. So there's an hour right there when you watch one of those. But all that stuff is still. I hope they keep his stuff up there. Yeah. But yeah, it's easy to go down the rabbit hole. All right, I got to get out of here. What am I doing? Look at that. He's done walked outside. I still got the cookie. My dog is so smart. He counts. Even he's not very smart to know that it's only a half a piece versus the whole piece. But he knows I gave him 3 pieces. All right, let's get out of here. Everybody have an awesome hump day. Today was the big 400, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll start the second 400 or whatever. So we'll be doing 401. Everybody have a good one. See y'all.